Alright, what is good, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. So we're about to get in this quick little video real quick. We're getting into Kiana Kaslana, the Honkai Chronicles. So we just finished chapter 25. I appreciate all the support up there. We're almost at 1K likes, right? I think it's like 650 in the first day. So shouts out, y'all. Looks like we're getting into, you know what I'm saying, chapter 26 and all that very soon. The arc with that guy that I won't even name him. He doesn't deserve clout off me. I don't care. Fuck that dude. Anyways, yeah, we're about to get straight into this Chronicles. I almost forgot to watch this. I heard that I should watch this after 25, and I think Durandal and Otto are next. I'd have to go look at the order again for that. I think 25EX, then Durandal, I don't know, something like that. But someone left the comments, and shouts out y'all. I can go back and look at it, but we're gonna get straight into this. I'm gonna check this out real quick, see what's up with it, and yeah, big excited. I appreciate y'all sliding like before we get started though.
A few years after the second eruption in 2000.
Okay, they always gonna start this music. Hold on. Okay, I just gotta get my bearings together. It's one of those. All right, understandable.
A girl came into this imperfect world in an experiment pod. She had no name.
Why did I think it was gonna be exciting? I'm an actual idiot.
K423.
This is a big depression.
K423 was created by Otto via splicing Kiana Kaslana's genes and that from Siren, the Hersher of the Void, together. The Hersher core attained consciousness in the new body, and she was expected to become a human with Hersher powers. In 2007, Siegfried Kaslana attempted to abduct K423 in secret, but was intercepted by Schicksal in his escape. His biological daughter went missing afterward.
Why does the soundtrack gotta be so depressing, bro?
K423 and raised her as his own, but was unwilling to name her after his own daughter.
Until she was like 9, right?
That was until one day, to protect the injured Siegfried.
Oh yeah, this. He said, "You really do got that dog in you."
In his place. A tender soul defied fate for the first time.
Bro, chapter 25 covering even more on this was crazy. I'm not gonna lie. We saw even more, like, you know what I'm saying. And then Himiko's teacher, like her mentor died here. Oh my god, bro. Actually, no, not here. I think it was something else. Is this the same instance? I don't know. I'll keep playing it, but
in order to protect her,
they covered a lot of this in 25. I was like, wow, dude.
Siegfried decided to name her Kiana Kaslana.
He said, "You really are her, bro." That's great.
As the descendants of House Kaslana, it was an honored tradition for them to fight for their loved ones. On this day, the girl received her name from her father, and she set foot on a path deviating from her written fate.
Oh yeah.
However, fate.
Okay, never mind. This is where it happened. Oh god.
In 2010, the latent Hersher persona awoke. Blazes of anger scorched the world that had just opened up to her. To protect Kiana, Siegfried used Judgment of Shamash to suppress the Hersher of the Void. But as a result,
and he's not Kevin, yeah. So he got torn up from that.
Siegfried realized that he would inevitably rouse.
I keep forgetting he lost his arm until every time I see it. It's actually disturbing.
He left her. The girl was worthy of love. Those who loved her could do anything for her.
Yeah, and they explained in chapter 25. My bad. It was like a week ago I covered it. Whatchamacallit. I think the reason why he had to leave for her own good was because Siren was trying to take advantage of, you know what I'm saying? Like, Siren hated Siegfried. So yeah, because everything that happened in the second eruption. So that would have like made it worse for Kiana. Like, Siren trying to wake up and stuff like that, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
Eyes, it was her very existence that brought them endless sufferings and miseries. Nevertheless, she did not forget the promise with her father and continued to believe in the good of the world.
Hell yeah.
In the Honkai-stricken Nagazora, when Raiden May, who had become the Hersher of Thunder, turned against her, Kiana still reached out to her. When they were fleeing Nagazora,
what a queen,
rescued
bro.
Kiana and May and took them to Saint Freya. Kiana's troubled fate was finally calmed for a brief moment. On the campus, she met friends who were like family and made the solemn vow to fight.
This is why the manga is so goated, bro. You haven't seen all these happy moments, like the few, like quite a few chapters of them chilling for once.
Soon break her hopes.
Yeah, good night. Okay, here comes the depression. Yeah, you can't be happy, right? Oh god. I love this soundtrack though. This shit's golly.
Dark seeds germinated in the shadow of the peaceful years. The other sentience inside her preyed on all the good in her life.
I think this is chapter 2. Chapter 2 is fire. This is where I really realized the story, even before reading the manga, was crazy. I was like, oh shit.
Mother's love that made her awakening possible. She created illusions to make Kiana believe that she saved her mother from sacrificing herself to end the second.
That was so foul. Siren is so foul for that.
She realized the great joy she experienced was elusive. She broke down and let the Hersher persona take over. Being taken to the Schicksal HQ by Fu Hua, she was confined in the same bleak experiment pod just as when she was born.
I hate this dude, bro.
Otto, who witnessed her rebirth, wished to see the Hersher of the Void return. Just as Otto expected.
You know what I want to know? What the I don't think there's any, like, there's a lot of things that, you know what I'm saying, from any types of media that made me say, damn, I really thought that, you know what I'm saying, this person couldn't be redeemed, but they low-key found a way. Like, I wouldn't say redeemed, but they're understandable why they did. I don't know how the hell, like, what kind of BS could they pull in these next chapters that would make me go, damn, Otto wasn't as bad as he think. No, like, bro, everything, like, I could sit here for an hour speaking of all the asshole things this dude has done. Like, not even just asshole is an understatement. Nigga is the damn hell spawn. Like, nigga be, come on, bro. Like, this nigga is the cause of so much pain. And his girl don't even love him. I don't care. Yeah, whatever. Before I get deeper, phrase she does. I don't care. Till further notice, Kaylin don't even like you. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe she did a tiny bit, but that's what she did. No, I'm just kidding. That was her dude. But I just, anything to make Otto mad, bro. Like, I hate that dude with a passion.
To rescue Kiana.
It finally clicked. He was the biggest piece of shit ever when he shot Fuha, bro.
Their deep love and the ensuing sacrifices.
Oh, this looks so good.
Emotions to help her overcome the Hersher persona, so she could become a human with Hersher powers.
Fucking asshole. They want to be Aizen so bad.
Complete awakening and pulverize Saint Freya and Anti-Entropy in a display of power.
The fact this happened so early on in the game is crazy to me still.
To save Kiana, Himeko donned the Godsbane battle suit for Million Night Eclipse. She defeated Hersher of the Void and injected the Spear of Destiny, a Honkai neutralizing serum.
I love you, Himeko. You know what's crazy? Wasn't if I'm not mistaken, I forgot. Wasn't Otto like predicting that Theresa would be the one to do this to Kiana, end up dying to like try and save Kiana or something like that? Or either that, or maybe it was either someone said that, or that the either the manga said that, I can't remember, or someone else said that in one of the comments, or at some point someone said that Hoyoverse himself said that they thought about making it the rest of the one to do it rather than Himeko. I don't know, something like that. They could have been like, no, I think Otto said that it could have been either of them. He didn't care. He knew one of them would die. Like, to what a fucking.
Himeko fell into the imaginary space.
This is still the darkest scene of everything. I don't care, bro. Everything that's happened, there's been some depressing things. Himeko falling into that was the most gut-wrenching thing they've ever done.
Kiana might be a Hersher, but her friends and teachers still loved her and believed in her.
Sipping on that invisible tea.
Yet their goodwill was too heavy to bear. Kiana wandered in Ark City after waking up from the nightmare. Honkai beasts and zombies hunted her. The whispers of the Hersher tortured her. She wanted to run, but had nowhere to run.
And then she almost took her life.
Sufferings are predestined.
Oh my god, bro.
She was test subject K423, the vessel of a Hersher, and the root cause of the world's and her loved ones' misery.
This is such a crazy reality that just all hit you at once, bro.
When Kiana was prepared to die with the Hersher inside,
Goat
Fuha's
her,
sentience
big
in her
W's.
mind stopped her and the Hersher from reviving. Kiana finally remembered that Himeko sacrificed herself to save her.
This show is
because
crazy.
as her teacher,
Oh my
Himeko
god.
believed in her potential to change the world. Kiana snapped out of grief and loss. To repay Himeko's faith, she will continue fighting her.
This moment was so, yo, 11EX was a masterpiece. Oh my fucking god. Oh, I'm sorry for Chris so much. This just gets me very emotional. I can't hold it back. I just gotta be.
And utilize Hersher powers.
You gotta speak how I feel. Like,
a rogue hero that fought to save.
was Starfall? Oh,
Kiana discovered that the Honkai disasters plaguing Ark City were not related to the Hersher.
After chapter 25, I ain't gonna lie, Kiana became one of my top 5 pro tags of all time. I'd have to see more and make her like top 3 or something, but she's oh my god.
Stigma. The catastrophe caused by it would level Ark City to the ground. Kiana must transfer the Honkai bomb planted
She got that
by
dog
World
in there.
Serpent to save Ark City. She made it. Even though the Hersher persona and Honkai were eating her away.
Oh, bro. Oh, bro. She's really, Himeko was really carrying her all the way, man. Like, she never left. Like,
and propelled the bomb out of the atmosphere, which rewrote the cruel fate of this city.
man. Oh, brother. I don't... Hold on, give me a second. Oh, the wife. I'll never forget that crying scene. She had her jacket. Oh, my God. She was like, I'm too weak, bro. You know what'd be really cool to do as a happy ending, though? Which I really doubt would happen, but it'd be really cool. Apparently... I mean, not apparently. Imagine if, whatchamacallit, Himiko was with Kiana this entire time, her consciousness, you know what I'm saying, type B. I don't know. It's like, it actually sees visions of her, but it's so frequent, you know, maybe she's with her just like on some Fuha shit. I don't know, because all the feathers. I feel like there's other parts about the Feng Hong down that it just has so many abilities that we don't know. So maybe that's a possibility. That's not really a theory I'm trying to throw out there to say, oh, y'all should believe me. I really doubt it. It's just like, you know what I'm saying, it's me wishful thinking, because it'd be really cool to think that, like, Himiko either way has been with Kiana throughout this whole journey, even if she did pass away, RP to her soul, damn. But them going through it together, so fire, but sad, but fire.
The unconscious Kiana was taken to the Schicksal North African lab by Durandal.
This is such a
Otto
clean
needed
shot,
Kiana,
man.
who had harnessed Hersher powers to activate the second divine key. Sick of being manipulated, she broke out from the lab and escaped Kevin's pursuit under Fuha's cover.
The queen doing queen things again.
Of Nagazora.
Oh God.
She was ready to meet her end in the place where she first met everyone.
I still would beg to, you know, argue this is the saddest chapter, chapter 17.
The Honkai Corps continued
it's not my favorite, you know, it's God tier.
To bring back Kiana,
masterpiece.
May set foot in Nagazora.
My bad. I don't want to keep talking over it, but I would say I would literally argue that whatchamacallit, in terms of like, here's how I see it. 25 to me is the best chat, and this might you know, vary. I'm gonna try and go over some of it in my spare time again, actually by myself, off camera. But I feel like 25 is my favorite chapter so far in terms of just overall insane. Oh, it's so good. Everything from gameplay to plot to the soundtrack, the OST, to all the characters involved, like just the development. 25 was the best to me. I'd say 17 was still the most depressing. I know people said 25 and 9, and 9 was super depressing too. That's probably that and 11EX. I gotta decide between those two. But whatchamacallit, yeah, I'd say definitely chapter 17. I don't know about y'all, but for me, that was definitely the saddest chapter, and it was such a masterpiece as well. And then 9, I still think that has my favorite cutscene. Between that with you know what I'm saying, what is it called, Final Lesson, and Loki Zayle's alter ego, oh my God, I don't know what that one, it's sad, but it you already see my reaction to that, but still, yeah, that is like, those two are my like top 2, and then I'd have to choose between Lament of the Fallen and Everlasting Flame. I don't know, I might do a video where I eventually rank all of the cutscenes for me, but yeah, so that way I'll just play all of them in a row and get a final feel for them, and you know what I'm saying, up to date once I'm 100% caught up maybe. But let's get back into it.
She knew she had little time left as the Honkai Corps continued to corrupt her.
Oh my God,
to bring
bro.
back Kiana, May set foot in Nagazora. Kiana had not stopped imagining how she would reunite with her friends once.
This is not how they wanted to do it.
She could not seize the chance when it finally came. Honkai was growing thick in Nagazora. She had to step forward to protect the world and her friends, even if it would cost her her life. She had always been like this. She would laugh off the worst injuries. She saved the world, saved everyone, but kept the pain to herself. She was killing herself to protect the good in the world, but she had forgotten that she also meant the whole world to her loved ones.
That was a fire bar. Oh, he did not just say that. Oh shit, that was fire. I'm sorry. Hold on, who narrating this? Who wrote this script?
She saved the world, saved everyone, but kept the pain to herself.
But little did she remember.
She was killing herself to protect the good in
you
the
are
world.
Somebody's world. You're destroying somebody's other world, like
also meant the
completely.
whole
Oh
world
God, life
to
is
her loved
crazy.
ones.
Should be so complex.
To save Kiana,
It's not that simple.
May made a pact with Kevin. A new gem of conquest solidified in her body. She became
One of the saddest
Hersher
moments.
of Thunder again.
Oh my God.
And joined World Serpent.
That was hype.
Choice.
Never forget when I genuinely thought that May like had lost her. I was mad. Like I thought that she lost her personality. I thought it was just the Hersher personality taking over. And they said goodbye, Raiden May. I didn't know they meant just, you know what I'm saying, the nicer Raiden May. Like I thought they meant genuinely May's personality was being 100% taken over by the actual Hersher, because the Hersher had a personality too, but they fused, which is pretty cool. I actually like that concept a lot more. But I was distraught. I think that's the reason why it's a sad chapter for me. I made that even more sad than it had to be. That, like, I was in shambles, bro.
Kevin,
I couldn't feel my blood. The blood in my body was all turning cold, bro. Like,
She became the
Like, this was hype, but I couldn't even get hype. I was kind of hype, but I was just depressed. I was like, no, bro, give me May back.
May knew her best friend would never accept her choice.
But now we got the
She
GOAT.
could not create a future for her dearest.
Peak character
if she
designs, by the way.
held on to past.
Oh, that chapter was so crazy, man. Times with Fuha.
After May left, Kiana and Bronya went to Mount Taishuan to find the ways of mastering Hersher powers recorded by Fuhua, without knowing the Hersher of Sentience had already woken.
Hey, shouts out Senti. Free Senti, bro.
In the illusion created by the Hersher
Why you
of
do that,
Sentience,
Fuha? I get it was an
Fuhua's
emergency.
lonely life,
You was wild in
bound by
chapter
her mission,
25.
flashed before Kiana.
Hold on.
Fuhua planned to sacrifice herself again
Like
to
a
seal the
flower.
Hersher of Sentience. Kiana could not accept defeat that exchanged their lives for the
No,
greater
this
good.
song is godly.
It was Himeko's.
Then back home. I don't know the lyrics, but
It was Fuhua's.
not run that. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I'm not even listening to this anymore. Okay, I'm sorry. The music
Hersher of
overtook me.
Sentience had already woken.
Oh, this is so good. These Honkai Chronicles shits are
Created by the
masterpieces,
Hersher
bro.
of
Oh
Sentience,
my god.
Fuhua's lonely life, bound by her mission, flashed before
Shouts out Fuha, bro. She really be going
Fuhua
through it,
planned
like.
to sacrifice herself again to seal the Hersher of Sentience.
Yeah, I was
could
like,
not
nah,
accept
dog,
the
not like
fate
this
that
again.
Exchanged their lives for the greater good. It was Himeko's. It was May's. It was Fuhua's. It was hers once.
Oh my god,
Not
this is
the happiness
fire.
they wanted.
I hope she treats herself that way
Ending
too.
This wretched story the way they truly wanted.
Oh my
Fuhua
god, they
stopped
did it so
fighting
well,
alone.
man.
She
Thank
chose to
you.
believe in her friends.
I didn't even catch on to that. Like, yeah, it was like I noticed, of course, she was fighting with her friends, but I didn't even like catch on to that. Comparing that to like literally the entire rest of the series, every time she's fighting alone, this is that. Like chapter 25 is peak. Oh, that's so good. Running that back. Oh, that's so good.
To end
This really
wretched
is peak
story
character
the way
development.
they
Oh my
truly
god.
wanted, Kiana stopped fighting alone. She
This is a
chose
top
to
cutscene for me.
believe in
This
her
might be top 3. I
friends.
don't know. This is. Yeah, I think this might be top 3. Oh my
In
god,
the theater
so
of
good.
domination, built by the Legion Hersher, she confronted
Everything,
her fate
man.
for the last time.
And then when she got
accepted
Himiko's
the fate
core,
of who she was. She and the Hersher of the Void were both
everything
continuations
happened in
of
this
Siren's
chapter. Yo, shout out Siren. Oh, that's so sad.
Hersher of the Void was
And then we have like, bro, we have literally, oh my god, we got like that was a perfect conclusion. Like literally, the Hersher persona like left, but in the end, at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? On some Kingdom Hearts shit, Siren's literally living on inside of Kiana, the part of her that wanted to live, you know what I'm saying, a normal life. Like, of course, Kiana ain't really living a normal life either, but like they just wanted happiness. And then Bernard, like that was a perfect way to show that. Like they planned this out so well. Like Benares, you know what I'm saying, Bella, like Bella wouldn't have wanted that head. Like, oh, that was so good. Oh, that was. I'm not gonna lie, that might actually be one of my favorite parts of it. The Himiko thing was so goated too, but that Siren conclusion, like that was just such a way to hit that. And Himiko, oh my god, that just felt like such a good resolution for that too. Like, not that it's even over 100%, but like it finally gave me some closure over chapter 9. Like, I know for a lot of people it was depressing, but for me, that was amazing. Like, it was so inspiring. I was like, she's with us, bro. Like, as much as they keep saying she's gone. Hey, you know what I'm saying? We push on together. This is both of our journeys in one now. Like, you know, let me let it keep playing.
Siren's
But
hatred toward the world manifested. She was the other possibility, born from Siren's desire for love.
that's such a fire way to explain.
Countless
Oh
hearts
my
that
god.
loved and helped her
Oh
make
my
this
god.
possibility a
Hell
reality,
yeah.
turning her from test subject K423 into a Valkyrie who fights for
Narrator,
all
you
those who live
spin.
in the world.
Oh hell yeah, this is beautiful.
Kiana Kaslana, who leads everyone forward.
Okay, they're trying to make her a top 3 character for me. Can you chill? Can you chill? They gassing
As
her.
for where her path leads to, we will soon find out.
Yo, I hope they never stop making these. This is like bro, this felt like an hour, like in an amazing way. In the final image, it's not even. That's my goat. That's my goat. I'm gonna have to think this over. Top 5 is a god tier position regardless. There's so many godly protagonists out there, but you might be. Oh my god, like there's so much development I wasn't. Oh my, like I knew most of this, but like it just the way they explain to me. Oh my god, this is such a go. Like she's been through so much, dude. And just thinking of it as her and Siren together. Oh my, that's Okay, all right. I'm gonna stop. I'm sorry. Like I said, 25 is my favorite. I feel like there's so much covered in there. Like, oh my god, that was peak. Oh, this is. I'm gonna shut up, man. I'm gonna end it here. I could talk about this all day. Oh, I'm in shock. Oh, it was so good. Oh, it's so good. Okay. We'll see if the rest lives up to it. Appreciate y'all sliding like button. Thank you again for being here. Comment down below whatever you're thinking about it. Yeah, man. Let me know if there's anything else that's not spoilers that's up to date. If you want me to check that out too, react to it. If there's any other content I'm forgetting about, but I don't think so. I think everything else will be just saving till I get 100% caught up. But yeah, this is one hell of a ride, man. Oh my god, this is so good. It would be depressing knowing I missed out on all this peak. Bro. Alright, I'm in here. I love y'all, man. As always, make sure you take it easy, go crazy, and peace.